Hello. Welcome, guys. Welcome to another Thursday night of DEGENing. Hope you're all doing fantastic wherever you are. It is exceedingly hot in Southern California right now. We are all suffering down here. But good thing is just blasting the AC. So, tonight's going to be a little bit different. I don't know if you guys have seen perhaps the thumbnail or the title or whatever, but we are indeed taking a break from GameStop Power Packs. At some point, we have to say no to the abuse. At some point, we have to realize that we are in an abusive relationship with GameStop, and thus we are striking out, trying new and different lands, hopefully ones that have a little bit less flooring to them. And a lot more chases. A lot more chases, I hope, are in our near future. Just catching up on chat. Roaring Sensei, hello, man. And so far, I mean, it does look like there is some excitement. I know chance.live has done some things recently to improve their service as a whole. Yeah. Including, I think the lower tier pack was improved. It used to be 50, now it's 60, which means the floor is a little bit higher, which means should see a lot better cards. Yes, Vamp808X, thank you for bringing that up. There are going to be a ton of giveaways tonight, thanks to the generosity of chance.live. The viewer giveaway will happen every 75 likes, and to prepare for that, it is in your best interest to create an account at chance.live. The referral link to that can be found in the description of this video, and I'll have Nightbot spam it every so often. But we do need your account name to be able to transfer your giveaway to you. Oh, and then the other giveaway is every team that loses in the first round. So there's 2 teams that will lose in the first round, and to lessen that blow, we will be giving away 2 second chance packs to one person from each losing team. Hopefully, I'm not one of those. Thank you for the kind words, Roaring. Likewise. Yeah, the cool thing with Chance is that not only will it give you like a free booster pack, but they'll give you a coin with Goated Pool's very handsome face on it. Seeing mention of different services, Tilt Rips, TCG Market. Yeah, there's a ton of these springing up everywhere. I think chance.live though is a pretty decent one. I think we are good to go though as far as announcements. I guess announcements. No real streams planned next after this. Not sure when we'll be going back to GameStop, but someone did suggest like a One Piece versus Pokemon stream, so that might be the next one. I think that'll be a lot of fun. So we'll be able to see which TCG is the best and has the better fan base. Yeah, Logan Paul has his own too. What's like Rip It? Yeah, they're everywhere now. Yeah, I did see the new power packs PSA 10, but I mean, I don't really. That just seems like a bit of a gimmick. I mean, as long as it's a good card, I don't really mind if it's a 9 or 8. Like if it's a vintage 9, we'll definitely take those. All that really matters is the dollar value, truly, and of course, if the card is aesthetically pleasing or not, right, guys? Yes, Nate Montgomery, all credit is due to your brilliant mind, sir. You don't want a Gus to win PSA 10. Still looking for the Gambler, guys. Still looking for the Gambler first ed trainer card in a PSA 10. Okay, I think we are good to go. Gonna cheers all of our noble combatants that have bravely decided to join in a very new stream tonight, not knowing in very unfamiliar ground. Thank you so much, Fiend, for Pokemon. Very, very kind words. Very, very humbling. I love you. Okay, so this is the chance.live front page. It's pretty simple. You just pick a pack and off you go. But first, we have to randomize the teams. Let me turn on the music first. Okay, music is on. All right, so these are the teams for tonight's festivities. We got Grail Chasers, reigning champions. These guys literally cannot miss. They are sort of like the real Just Stand, but as a team. Then we have Glurak Gang, who actually does have the real Just Stand. So I expect it might be some combination of Grail Chasers, Glurak Gang, and our next upcoming team, Rapidash Riders, in the final two. Rapidash Riders, of course, famous for the husband and wife combo of Cowboy CC and Little Dino. Cowboy CC, though, did want to shout out that it is Little Dino's birthday today, guys. So if you guys thought you were screwed before fighting against Little Dino, just realize it is her birthday. So I imagine she's going to pull some absolute nukes here. Probably much to your frustration, anyone who is in this tournament. Anyways, Release the Quacken is my team. Of course, we were probably going to be first round exits, followed by Human Centiskorch and Gengar's Gooners. Undetermined brown liquid bottle reveal. Okay, it's a nice stream. I'm got a little bit of tequila today. I'm in jovial mood, so I will reveal it. Alex Pokey CR. Okay, no intro video. Yeah, I haven't done an intro video in forever. I have been very I've been very lazy on that. I'm gonna join you and get a spiced rum. I've never had that. That does sound like a very northern cold weather type of drink. Fiend for Pokemon. Don't really know the answer to that. I'll let the Gengar's Gooners be the ones to answer. Okay, so gonna randomize these team names, and this is gonna decide in which order we pull packs for these very brave teams. Randomizing now. Good luck, everyone. All right, Release the Quacken is up first, so we're gonna very quickly see whether my team and myself by extension came to play. Next up will be Rapidash Riders, Human Centiskorch, captained by Alpaca Guy, Glurak Gang by, of course, the legendary The Real Just Stand. Then the Gooners. And closing us out in the first round will be the Grail Chasers, guys. Grail Chasers, captained by Jesse Slack. Oh, the Slingshot. I was not allowed to keep the Felt Hat Pika. I was only allowed to keep the Psyduck, which I'm okay with. Rooting for Little Dino feels like rooting for Tom Brady. I know, it kind of does. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of gold coins being sent. Thank you guys so very much. I'm not really sure what that means, but thank you. Okay, so I think we're good to go. We are going to start off with some, let me see. Wait, hold on. Okay. All right, so the green packs are up first, and the green packs are $60. Let's look at the top chases. Top chases, Alt Art Lugia, and if you guys remember the last stream, one of the, I guess, negatives, but it kind of did work out in our favor, was how they were pricing cards. For example, I think Little Dino went home with the Prime Mew. I forget if it was a PSA 8 or 9, but they had it comped at like 300 when it was actually like a $1,000 card. I'm sure it's even more by now, but one of the big changes that they made is they are now using card ladder like every other, like, I guess, competitive service, like the power packs. So they're all using card ladder to come up. But then seeing some, of course, modern chases here for the most part. And yeah, these are all the cards that we can hope to see in the 1% range. Not really sure what is in the 24% range, but I hope we pull many of those tonight. PSA 8 Prime U, there we go. Thank you so much, Cowboy. The new Power Pack PSA 10. Yeah, the Power Pack PSA 10 feels sort of like bait. Like it's their marketing gimmick of trying to unload all the unsavory PSA 10s. Megan Lomaniac will humbly accept the Butthole Pikachu, guys. I'm gonna do my best to provide that to her, because Megan, Sister Pickle, hasn't been with us in quite some time. Okay, first up we got Jaeger Bomb. going to pull the pack now. Good luck, Jägerbomb, more specifically because you are on my team. So I truly hope you hit a massive bomb here. And if you guys don't remember, this is the animation. If you guys want me to skip it, let me know. So that was very loud. Okay, we got an electrode. Kind of a floor, and actually a very, pretty much a floor. A $30 card out of a $60 pack for our first card for Jägerbomb. First member up for Release the Kraken. I do sort of like this full art GX card. Sadly, it is a 9 and thus only worth 30. Sadly. But not off to a very auspicious start is Release the Kraken. Hopefully, DLL Extortion is going to change our fortune for us because we kind of desperately need it at this point. The worst thing was seeing obvious GameStop employees posting their 3x consecutive giant hits. How would you know if they were obvious GameStop employees though? Ew. Okay, DLL Extortion, thank you so much. Let me know if it's too loud because that was ear-shattering for me, to be honest. Yeah, we are looking for purple and rainbow. If I think the second pulse is just blue, then we may have gone floored. Okay, DLL Extortion. Here we go. Good luck. Another blue, but hopefully not a floor. Desperately wishing so. Got another full art. Not a floor, I guess. It's maybe slightly better than the floor, but yeah, guys, it is not looking too hot for our team right now. Jeez. Wait, how am I going to... 5, 6, okay. All right, so back-to-back floors to start off for Release the Kraken. It is looking rough, guys. It is looking rough for sure. The audio from Chance isn't playing on stream. Okay, 1 second, guys. Okay, that should fix it. All right. Okay, this is not something that I say very often, but Lechonkers is going to have to save us. It is all on Lechonkers. Can Lechonkers do anything but floor, which seemingly is impossible for Team Release the Kraken up to this point. We're going to need to see very much that purple color. Hopefully rainbow, guys. I swear your team luck is always cursed. Yeah, I mean, I'm laughing, but I'm actually crying inside. All right, here we go. Let me know if you guys hear the sound. No. Blue again. This, do not floor me. Do not floor me again. Do not floor me again. Okay. So I'm just gonna put 40. Okay, so this is the first time we've dealt with cents, I suppose. So I'm just going to do standard rounding. So if it's 5 and above, then we'll round up. If it's 4 or below, we'll round down. But yeah, not off to do the best start. It is going to have to come down to PB Tiger to pull an absolute nuke of a blue pack here. No sound. Okay, 1 second. Not sure if that did anything, but we'll hope. Okay, Well, I hope refreshing also refreshed our luck, because I'm going to need to hit an absolute monster of a card here for us to have any hope of making it into the second round, guys. So this is going to be our first blue pack, and blue packs are $250. So as a tradition, we will take a gander at what we were able to pull out of 250. Of course, we got the Pikachu XY promo, but in Japanese, worth 9,300. We've got the Alakazam full art in a 10. This card's actually pretty sick. There's a little Umbreon right there. We got the Gengar VMAX in a 10. We have a Gold Star. It's a 7, but I'm sure we would not be we would not say no to any Gold Star. We have the Mewtwo and Mew PSA 10. This pricing does look relatively accurate. I know this because I have one, and I've been watching this card slide by a factor of like $800 over the past couple weeks. Got some Delta Species, reversed stamp, and a couple of nice other cards. So yeah, just pull that Pikachu for me. I don't much. All right, guys. I'm not gonna ask for too much. I will, though, be very sad if I don't hit that Gold Star Vaporeon. All right. Here we go, guys. Here we go. First blue of the night. And anything but a floor. Please, anything but a freaking floor. I beg of you. Purple! Purple! Animation's kind of long. Wait, 250. Okay, so that's like a 3x value almost, guys, with this Flareon VMAX PSA 10 promo. Worth $799 freaking dollars. Okay, so I think. Okay, so if it looks like I don't know how to react, it's because I'm usually not in this position where I hit a massive card like this. So you'll have to forgive me, guys. But let's do a little bit of comping, because 800 does seem a little high. I would like to thank chance.live for rigging these packs for me. Thank you so much. Very much appreciated, and please continue. Okay, it's probably going off this 799 comp. That was like 10 days ago. It's more like a $700-ish card, but definitely 100% not complaining, guys. Rig this as well. Yeah, guys, I am not beating the allegations at this point. But all you guys who have been avoiding PP Tiger's team, I hope you all regret your decisions now. I hope you take a long, hard look in the mirror and realize the error of your ways. Okay, hopefully I didn't sap all the luck for the rest of our tributes, though. Because next up, we have the very, very beloved Rapidash Riders. Starting off with NKM. TR Dollar, welcome to the Beast of 4 Brigade membership. I still need to decide what to do with this membership, but thank you all the same. Yeah, maybe Power Packs was the problem. Yeah, guys, I hope you understand if I never go back to GameStop. Okay, Rapidash Riders, we are back to green though, so 901 points is the number to beat, guys. First pack up for NKM. Here we go, and look at our average, 122% right out of the gate, guys. Okay, so we're hearing sound now, right? I didn't see any of the colors, sorry. Hey, not a bad card at all. Not a bad card at all. NCAM, $48 Latios from Surging. Not really the Surging card that people seemingly want, because of course everyone wants to puddle Pikachu right now, but this is a very nice card still. Okay, cool. So nice little start for NKM. At least you didn't start off with 2 consecutive floors as at least the Quacken did. We take that indeed, Nate Montgomery. I love the optimism. Next up, we have Stevie B. Second green pack. We haven't hit anything nice out of the greens yet, but unfortunately, I may have nuked our... Oh, never mind. Spoke too soon. We got the equivalent of lasers with a purple Japanese. Not bad at all. We've got the Eevee from Terastal, PSA 10 worth $97. Lovely, lovely. Actually, this card's just okay. But coming from a $60 pack and coming and for the hopes of Rapidash Riders, I'm sure you guys aren't complaining at all. Okay. But next up, we have the husband and wife duo, starting it off with Cowboy CC. He has been kind of on a run himself. He can hold his head high in the household of Little Dino. This pull is for baby Carapuche, only 6 weeks old. Yeah, if you guys need a little bit of a refresher of the lore, I got to name their baby child due to me. I forget what happened, but it was for... I forgot why. Did I win a matchup? I may have won a matchup, but I named the baby after the German version of Squirtle. Carapuche. No, French. So baby Carapuche, this one's for you. Here we go. I better see that birth certificate. What a perfect little moment for baby Carapuche. You will tell this story. Master Ball reverse Geodude, $87. I mean, value-wise, it's pretty decent, but it's a Geodude Master Ball. Don't really know what else to say. Yeah, I remember. Now I remember C-Stan. My consolation prize was naming rights for the baby. Arguable, who was the actual winner there, C-Stan? Okay. Not the coolest of cards coming from the art appreciators that we are, but value is definitely decently there. Imagine going to school and someone say, "What's your name?" And it's like, "It's French in Squirtle, the Unsculptured Swine." Yeah, that baby is due for great things, I'm sure. My favorite Pokemon. Oh yeah, Nate Montgomery. I remember you had some vending Geodude. All right, but this is a dangerous combination coming up because we have a high value pack being about to be pulled by Little Dino. So if you guys thought that my Flareon was big, I think we're about to see something humongous here, guys. He's something absolutely monstrous right now. So Little Dino, happy birthday to you. And happy upcoming birthday to little baby Carapuche. And any French speakers out there, let me know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Pretty sure I'm not. Let's see some rainbow colors for baby Carapuche. No rainbows, sadly, but let's try to pull a nice card at least. Japanese. Honestly, I think we take that. I mean, I know it is not that impressive coming from a $250 pack, but if we're talking about like babies and cuteness, this card's perfect. This card is perfect, and I do believe, Cowboy CC, that Little Dino collects Sylveon. Am I right? Or is it Flareon? I forget. One of those two. But decent card. And they have a total of 412. Which, considering what has transpired so far, doesn't seem like it's amounting to much. But I definitely think the first team score is a bit of an outlier here. So I think Rapidash Riders, their score is actually pretty decent and will maybe stand the test of this first round. We all love Yu Nagaba in the PSA 10, I know. If you keep clicking it, it should take... Oh, okay. Thank you, DL Extortion. Okay, so yeah, definitely a nice little card. I kind of expected more from Little Dino, though, TBH. Okay. But next up, we have Team Human Center Scourge. We haven't seen much from this team in a while. They are, I do think they won a championship like maybe 4 or 5 streams ago, but so far, not really a peep from them. But they are captained by the legendary Alpaca guy, and they do have some very, very prominent combatants in their midst. Like, actually all 3 of them, Slingshot, iDot, and J-Pole, are very, very hardened veterans at this point in degeneracy. Okay, first up for the Slingshot, we've been hitting some nice purples here. Let's try to keep that momentum going. Average is sitting at a very healthy 118%. I expect to see that number not budge a bit by the end of this tournament. No purple. No purple. We may have floored. I don't think this is a floor. I think this is pretty cool. I mean, I think we'll most certainly take any E series, even though it is an unheralded Pokemon such as Meganium. Apologies to any Meganium fans out there. But $43 Meganium from Expedition in a PSA 8 for the Slingshot 182, and the first opening salvo for Team Human Center Scourge. Wait a second. Okay, next green for iDot. Good luck, man. iDot didn't really want to be on my team last tournament, but maybe you're gonna regret it this time, iDot. Maybe not, actually. Maybe not. Because he has seemingly pulled a purple here. We got the Radiant Flareon worth 85. That is adorable. That is adorable. It's not like, you know, the crazy Flareon from XY, but still rather adorable in a 7 worth $85. 25, 066, 223. So maybe iDot not really regretting his departure from my team. Not sure if he's in chat. Okay, so Human Centered Scourge not doing too bad for themselves with a combined score of 128 so far. They are, to feel somewhat safe, they do need to beat 412, so they do need to make up about 300 points still. Which honestly is doable because Alpaca guy's still looming up ahead, but J-Pole is up next. Gonna have to see what J-Pole pulls for their team. Yes, Megan Lumaniac will never say no to a super cute card as well. No purple. Just boring old blue. It's a 10. It is a 10, which is about all I can say about this card. J-Pole, looks like I am right back to flooring the hell out of you. There was like a span of a couple weeks where I did not floor you, but looks like we're right back to it. The ... from J-Pole. Yeah, at least we're not getting bulk. I think even with the floor cards, they're pretty decent, and that's another thing that I like about these packs compared to GameStop. I think these packs, even when the valuations aren't that high, they're still pretty cool cards. All right, last pack up for Human Center Scourge, and it is a blue, so they're going to have to pull a 200. They're basically going to have to pull a pack worth higher than the stated average. So they're going to we are going to need to see a purple pack for Human Center Scourge to beat the Riders. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. Alpaca guy. $250 up is what is required of you to beat Rapidash Riders and stay out of the last position. And there's a purple that I think this guarantees that they will not be the last in this first round. Purple, blue pack. Interesting. I feel like I've seen a lot of cards in my journeys around these DEGEN games, but I'm not ashamed to admit that this is the first time that I have seen this card. The EV Evolutions card ass PSA 9. It's always fun to say that, by the way. Worth 308, and that is certainly enough to propel Human Centiskorch past Rapidash Riders to a tune of around 55 points. Yes, we're so very mature, Seaston. We are seeing some pretty cool evolutions today, guys, and it's definitely something that we are happy to be able to pull. It's sort of like the evolutions pack that GameStop had for a hot minute. Those are probably like the best packs that they ever had. I live for PvP. Yeah, let's do a little bit of research here. We've got the EV Evolutions card ass. I wonder what this is in a 10. No, honestly, not that crazy in a 10. Although pop is only 72. Are you guys able to see all of this? Yeah, pop 72 only for this card. PSA 9 went for 275. So yeah, I think this valuation seems about correct. But anyways, decent little pull for Alpaca Guy. More importantly for his team, it does mean that they are out of last place. Next up, we have Glurak Gang, captained by none other than the real Justin. And absolutely needs no introduction, but supporting him, we have Jesse Slack, iPod Crash Dummy, and Filthy Waxy. Are we going to see the real Justin do the real Justin things and carry his team on his very, 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 very strong back into the second round? I mean, I want to say that we simply can't have that week in and week out, but the man literally never misses. Press keep and click the checkbox and continue. Okay. Wait. But if okay, so not bad. We hit a card over the average. The 65 Nidorina from Fire Red and Leaf Green in a PSA 8. Definitely a pretty cool card. And Glurak Gang off to a pretty decent start. They might not even need the real Just Stand. Maybe they're saving up the real Just Stand for the later rounds. Definitely a viable tactic. Okay, press keep and click the checkbox. Skip confirmation. Wait. But doesn't this mean that I can't sell it? Does this mean that I can't sell it later? Because that's what I'm worried about. Okay. I can send it or sell it. Because some of them might want to be able to sell this card. Okay. No, you can still sell. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Hope you guys weren't lying to me. Oh, Golden Pools, what's up, man? All right, iPod Crash Dummy. Second green up for Glurak Gang. Off to a decent start here. 65 was their first card. Let's see if they can continue that momentum, guys. This is chance.live, and if we are going to have giveaways later. I will continue after we see what this card is. Japanese. We got a waifu card in the PSA 10. We got the Candice from Paradigm Trigger, only worth $40, so a little bit above the floor. Not quite the floor, but probably not what you want to see. Except that you still have the real Just Stand. So you should be fine. Cheapest pack is 60. So to continue my thought, this is chance.live, and we are going to be having giveaways later on. So if you do want to partake in that giveaway, create an account using the link in the description of this video, or it'll be strewn throughout chat. And then just have your username ready, because that's what we're going to use to pick the winner. Let me double check. I'm surprised at a Japanese waifu and a 10. Okay, never mind. Okay. So $40 for iPod Crash Dummy. Next one up, we have Filthy Waxy. Dan is indeed the GOAT. I think we have this. He's like the Michael Jordan, or maybe purple. Interrupted my thought, but not complaining. Japanese. We got a rainbow trainer, not a waifu, I guess. I mean, it depends on you, of course, but does not seem to be a waifu here. We got a PSA 10 Peony Hyper Rare. Rainbow Hyper Rare PSA 10 worth $81. So we do seem to be getting a lot of purples here, guys, which is pretty decent. Our average we're still over 100. 859 44947. Don't really remember what I was saying, but anyways, 186 is our points so far. So what is the real Just Dan gonna have to pull? So he's going to have to avoid the floor. He's gonna have to pull a card worth 230 and above to keep pace with Rapidash Riders, which should be easy work for the real Just Dan, but you never know. We're not in the GameStop Power Packs anymore, guys, so this could be completely different for the real Just Dan. Maybe in this world, the real Just Dan pulls floors and PB Tiger pulls chases. Maybe. Purples for all, except for J-Pull. J-Pull will get floored no matter where we are. Okay. Blue pack up for the Glurak gang. Here we go. They need to score around 230 and above. So purples would be good, but even a blue color, no purples, they're still in contention though, depending on what we pull. English. We got a Leaf Fiat 166. So not something you guys see every day, but yes, the real Just Dan has floored. And if you felt that rumbling around you, it was not an earthquake. No, it is history being made by the fact the real Just Dan has pulled a card worth under the average. That actually never happens, guys. That actually never happens. Natural disasters occur far more frequently than the real Just Dan not pulling nukes. What was that? Leafeon something? So, bottom team right now is unfortunately the Glurak gang and the Riders. Human Scented Scorch. Congratulations. You guys are guaranteed to move into the second round. The Riders breathe a small sigh of temporary relief. Yes. Keyword temporary. NKM. Keyword temporary. Okay, next team up, we've got the Gooners. Starting off with Bigfoot Hustles, who has beseeched me to give him anything but the floor, and I'm gonna send all of my energy to make that turn that into a truth. Okay. Just stumbling over all of my words today, guys. I don't know what's come over me. I'm a little bit nervous with the stream. It's like we're not in the more familiar areas of GameStop. No purple, so a floor is definitely still a possibility. Definitely not a floor. This is a lovely, lovely card, Bigfoot Hustles, and you can no longer claim that all I do is floor you because you have pulled the 69 Mimikyu promo from the tag team blisters. Had this been a 10, it would have been like a what, $3,000 card, 2,000? I'm not really sure what those are worth these days, but definitely an awesome card. And yes, you can breathe a sigh of relief, Bigfoot Hustles, because your long, arduous life of being floored constantly is for now over. A lot of degenerates taking joy in the misfortune of the bottom two teams right now. All right, next up we have I'd Know. We have I'd Know. Second green up for the Gooners. Good luck. We are in the upside down. I know, not so little backpack. Probably not looking forward to his team, because if we truly are in the upside down, a lot of floors are in your future, my friend. No purple. Kind of sick though. Sadly, only worth $30. We got the Mega Aggron from Primal Clash PSA 7. Okay, but next we have Sister Pickle herself. Sister Pickle has been waiting patiently for me to not floor you, right, Sister Pickle? I would never dare to floor you since you've graciously decided to join in these DEGEN games after such a long hiatus. But here we go. If I do indeed floor you, preemptive apologies, and I will never be able to live it down. I'll carry this with me. Collective sigh of relief. Megan Lumiak, a $68 Arceus Hollow from Platinum. PSA 7 worth 60. I already said the value. 124. But yes, I did not floor you, Megan Lumaniac. So definitely quite relieved at that outcome. Even though not really a purple, not really like a crazy card, still not a $30 floor. But how is this team looking so far? 167 points is their current total. So for them to be guaranteed into the second round, they're going to have to hit at least, Hollow Point is going to have to at least hit the average for their blue pack. Big Gengar coming. Let's hope so, because there are very big Gengars we can get out of these blue packs, namely the Gengar VMAX from Fusion in a 10. I know, dude. I know. All right. I promise you, I will stop clicking back. I will continue forward. Here we go. Blue pack for Hollow Point. Gengar VMAX PSA 10 guaranteed, guys. Purple. This could be huge. This could be huge coming out of the blue. A purple blue pack for Hollow Point and the Gooners. English. They've got the Snore. Okay. Is this completely deserving of a purple? I wonder. Just $10 over the stated average. $260. Snorlax promo. Oh, man. I apologize, guys, for my super bait of a reaction there. I should not have got that hyped up for what it was eventually just simply a $260 Snorlax promo. Albeit, this is a very cool card. This is a very cool card, and one that I hope Hollow Point would be very, very great or very, very grateful to add to its collection. But more importantly, this does mean with this 260 point card that Gengar's Gooners is going to waltz into the second round, skipping right past the very hapless Rapidash Riders and Glurak Gang. So, Rapidash Riders' final last hope is for the Grail Chasers to completely floor out and join Glurak Gang on the floor. That purple was fake news. Yeah. Got kind of edged hardcore by this Snorlax promo. Yeah, I'm a horrible person. PP Tiger's card is worth more than everyone's. Yeah, guys, this never happens. Okay, just let me enjoy it in peace. Hey, Jellybean. Wait, aren't you in Japan? Okay, watch this. Go to polls. Watch what I'm doing here. See, I can learn. Wait, but I need to go back to green. All right, perhaps a little bit work on the UI. Go to polls. Just kidding. Okay, Grail Chasers, last team up for the first round. Lots at stake here. They know exactly what number they have to hit. They need to hit a number higher than 427. If they do not, though, Gengar's Gooners are in. If they don't hit a number higher than 412, then the Riders are in. And if you think that is beyond like your wildest imagination, it has happened so many damn times before. So don't count anything out, especially when it is the DEGEN games, guys. And so the Grail Chasers, at this point, pretty legendary themselves. We've got Lord of Larapete and also Little Backpack. They have become common fixtures in these DEGEN games, and they always do well. I don't think they've ever not gone out of the first round. But is this going to be their first, guys? There is a first time for everything. First up for the Grail Chasers, though, we got NYC Fragrance Connoisseur. No, 2 teams are out this round. Only 2 teams. They're going to need to see at least 1 purple in 1 of 4 of these packs that they are about to pull. And they desperately need this one to not be a floor. $45, not a floor. Certainly not a floor. So they do seem to be taking the approach of playing it a little bit on the safe side. Okay, gonna keep. There we go. See you guys. I am capable of learning. This Unk is capable of learning. Next pack up for the Lord of Letter P. Are we gonna see some purples? No purples. Sadly, no purples. I repeat, guys, no purple yet for the Grail Chasers. We've got some more Japanese ARs, though this one definitely not a floor. A $60 Steelix art rare. Definitely a cool art as well. Okay, so 2 packs in. Not sure how to feel. I think their chances are still very decent. But with only 2 packs left, they are going to have to make some moves here. Let's see if Not So Little Backpack is going to be the individual that is the one to make those moves. No purples, guys. No purples. So, the drama, guys. The drama. The PSA 9 Hydreigon it is an SIR. It is an English SIR. Sadly, not a 10. And also, not of a very cool Pokemon. Apologies to any Hydreigon fans out there. So, not sure how to feel about this. They currently have 156 points. So, if they want to get out of the first round, they need to score 260-ish and above. 260-ish and above. If they floor, though, then that does mean that Rapidash Riders goes in. I'm not sure if at this point they can score lower than Glurak. But, yeah. We'll have to see. All right, Jesse Slack. Jesse Slack with our final blue pack of the night, guys. Final blue pack of the night. Let's all send Jesse Slack our energy for some luck, unless you are on Team Rapidash Riders. No purple. No purple, guys. Oh, this could mean quite a few things. This could mean quite a few things depending on what value we are about to see. It is a 10 at least, but it is a near floor at 167. All right, so let me enter the cert real quick, and then we will... I think this does mean that Rapidash Riders is getting through, guys. The Grail Chasers history has been made twice in the same freaking round of a tournament. We've got the Real Just Dan with the early round exit, and we have the Grail Chasers not able to get out of the first round for the first time in their very long and storied history. So kind of a crazy storyline so far. If you guys did not think that the script writers were among us, I think the script writers are here. They're just trying something different here because no one really thought the riders were going to get through, to be honest. And to be honest, I didn't think the Gengars Gunas were going to get through either. But both of them somehow have been able to get through based purely on the fact that the Grail Chasers and the Glurak Gang, 2 teams that you would never expect to floor out this hard, has floored out and in rather spectacular fashion, I might add. Pretty crazy tournament so far, actually, if I do say so myself. And if I do seem in a bit more chipper mood, is because I'm still riding the euphoria of pulling the Flareon VMAX PSA 10. That's a little backpack with the I don't know about this. Yeah, at this rate, not so little backpack, we might never go back to GameStop again. Okay, so we've got the... Okay, let me randomize these teams. I'll run the giveaway first, actually. Okay, so we're going to try something different here with the giveaway. Also, we do have to raffle off the 2 losing packs, so we'll do the giveaway first, I guess. Give me 1 second to set this up. Okay. This, I have not tested this at all, so it might all fail spectacularly. But what we're going to need to sorry, let me refresh this. Clear all entries. What we're gonna need out of you guys is for you to type chance givey space your chance account name, and only if I see you add the chance account name will you be selected for this giveaway. So type in chance givey plus your chance account name, and then you will be eligible for a $60 chance pack that we will pull right now. And while we let that run, let me collect all of the names of the losers. Sorry, guys. And we got Blue Red Gang. All right. So everyone type chance givey and your chance account name. If you want to create a chance account, go to the description of this video and there should be links in chat throughout. And so we'll conduct one giveaway. We're going to be conducting a lot of giveaways throughout the night, or more specifically, one more after this. So even if you don't win this time, stick around. You might win the second. And this pack will be sent to you. So you can decide yourself if you want to sell it and maybe use those funds to degen into some more packs, or, you know, just have it sent to you. I don't think it needs to be in all caps. Oh yeah, the last video giveaway, I'm not going to do that today because that's a giveaway from a different service. I'm not going to do it on a chance.live sponsored stream. Also, that giveaway, that video is still rather new, so I'm gonna collect some more responses. Yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect, the username. What you just have to put in correctly is chance givey. I'm just scraping for chance givey. iPod crashed, though. I am so sorry, dude. But there is going to be a giveaway for all of our lovable first round exiting losers. How is it going tonight? PPT. It's going swimmingly, Garen. It's going amazing. I wouldn't be anywhere else. I would rather not be anywhere else but here. For a very specific reason, though. Let me see. Yeah, it's of course impossible for me to truly tell if you guys are. I'm trying to scan, then see if you're in here, Sora Hikari. I kind of don't see your name though, so maybe try typing it again. Okay, going to cut it off in just a couple more minutes. So really quickly, guys, give you a few more minutes to create an account on chance.live and then add that to the end of Chance Givey to be eligible for this giveaway. Yes, Fend. If I floor out for the rest of this tournament, then I will still consider this a resounding success of a stream. And if we somehow pick a name and there is no Chance account name tied to it, I will unfortunately have to just pick the next person. Okay, I'm gonna end it maybe in the next entry. Once we hit 80, then we are going to spin that wheel, guys. Okay, I think we're good. All right, good luck, everyone. Rolling it now. This is the first time I've used this little giveaway function. We've got Joe M8543. Did he enter? Do I know if they entered? Let me see. Joe M, I'm going to need you to say something. Am I able to see like his actual message is my question. Okay, yep. All right, I see your Chance account, Joe M. And yeah. I think the best thing to do next is pull your pack. And I wish you the best of luck, sir. Okay, what are we doing here? All right, where's that window? Okay, so Joe M, congratulations, you have won yourself a free green pack. And very much thanks to the largesse of our very, very noble degenerate benefactors of ours tonight, chance.live. So free giveaway green pack to Joe M. I didn't catch the color. I hope it was rainbow though. We got the Pidgeotto from Expedition. That is kind of a cool art. That is kind of a cool art. I tend to like the weird quirky stuff. Like, oh, and that's because it is a Komiya art. Tomokazu Komiya. I've actually never seen this art before, but it is rather sick. So, going to send this one to you straight away, Joe M. Let me see. How do I do this? Send. There we go. Card sent to an incorrect recipient. Okay. Did I type this correctly, sir? Joe M8543. Joe M, be a dear and confirm your user account. Is there a dot? Wait. Sent to an incorrect recipient. Well, his name is populating, so that lends me to think that this account is created. So maybe if anyone from chance.live is on, you could tell me why this is happening. Maybe he didn't complete his registration or something. Yeah. So the names will populate as I type. So I'm pretty sure it's this one. It's saying that it's an incorrect recipient. But we can save this for later. Okay, we can save it for later. Just let me know, Joem. Okay, but we also have some more giveaways here. We have the losing teams giveaways. And we are, of course, going to do this by duck race. So first team up, we have... what team was it? We have the Grail Chasers with NYC Fragrance Connoisseur, Lord of Letter Pete, Not a Little Backpack, and Jesse Slack 4 times. And Jesse Slack gets 4 because Jesse Slack bought in for $250. Yeah, we could. I mean, there is a world where the real Just Dan does leave with a Giga Chase card, and the prophecy continues to remain true. Okay, here we go. This is for the free pack to the Grail Chasers. Good luck, you guys. I'm truly sorry that you didn't see the outcome that you might have wanted in the regular tournament, but here is a little parting gift from myself and chance.live. Mostly just chance.live, so you should thank them, not me. All right, we've got just one singular duck sort of pulling ahead of everyone else, but not by much. Jesse Slack, 2202 in pole position, but usually not the position that you want to be because Jesse Slack is about to get overtaken by Jesse Slack. And there we go. Jesse Slack is the winner for the Grail Chasers. And let me turn this off. Gets to pull one of these weird new packs. And these are called the second chance packs, guys. And from what I know, every time you get floored on chance, you will accumulate these second chance points. And once you've accumulated enough, you can pull one of these special packs. It does look like the rewards are the same, but I think they told me that the rewards will be different. Let me see. The name is right there, just a warning message. Okay. Okay, let me try that again then. Because I feel like it didn't let me send. Oh, okay. Ooh. All right. I feel dumb. No one make fun of me. All right, sending this now. And congrats, Joe M 8543. Thank you so very much for joining in on the stream and supporting the channel. Okay. But okay, second chance pack. It does look like the rewards are the same-ish, but could be some purple. Honestly, we haven't seen purples in a while, and I do think that the Grail Chasers are definitely deserving of a nice little card. Yes, apology for the car alarm, guys. Hey, a new animation too. This kind of reminds me of League of Legends, to be honest. Like the whole crystal thing. Kind of cool. Japanese. Chandelier, right? Chandelier Rainbow PSA 10 55. So congratulations, Jesse Slack. All right. And so we have our next duck race. This one is for Team Glurak Gang. Of course, wait, I'm missing a name here. Oh, Jesse Slack is in this team too. That makes sense. All right, so Jesse Slack, iPod, Crash Dummy, Filthy Waxy, and The Real Justin. Jesse Slack bought in twice, and both of his teams are a first round exit. Yikes. Sorry, man. Truly, truly sorry, dude. That does sometimes happen to people, That's happened to me multiple times, I think. But yeah, truly sorry, man. Okay. Here we go. Jesse Slack, iPod Crash Dummy, Filthy Waxy, and the Real Just Stand. They have been sent to the river to duke it out to see which one of them will get the consolation prize of this second chance pack. So far, we have iPod Crash Dummy's Duck taking an early lead. Never mind. We've got Grandma Duck making some moves from the shadows. Really any Ducks game currently. We've got the Real Just Stand. Are we going to see the Real Just Stand win here with all 4 of his Ducks? Or are we going to see Jesse Slack win another secondary pack? All right, Jesse Slack. This is like your 4th opportunity to hit a nice card here. We cannot floor you 4 times in a row, can we? All right, Jesse Slack. Here we go, man. Here we go. I do feel bad that you bought in 2 times. I sincerely, very, very much hope with every fiber of my being that you hit something monstrous here. And if it means no good packs are to be pulled for the rest of the tournament, I am totally fine with that. English. Did we not pull one of these already? Oh my goodness. We've got another thunderous full art worth $31. So Jesse Slack, perhaps it is not your night. Perhaps it is truly not your night. But at the very least, if you sell these back, you might have enough to pull another little blue pack of your own. Yeah. So far, not the best showing out of these second chance packs, to be honest. Does it really get $31? Yeah, honestly, like mid-era-ish full arts. Those are all super cool. If only the script writers would cut this guy some slack. Yeah, the script writers are definitely back. They gave Jesse Slack like 4 opportunities to hit a nice card, and they floored him 4 times in a row. I don't know what you did in a previous life, Jesse Slack, but you were definitely paying for it in these DEGEN games. Okay. But for the teams that made it in, we got Release the Quacken, Human Centiscorch, Rapidash Riders, and the Gooners. And I'm going to randomize these names to see who faces off against who in this second round. We've got the Release the Quacken starting it off for us again. Up against Team Human Centiscorch. Then the Riders versus the Gooners, guys. Riders versus the Gooners. Definitely going to be a very, very contentious match. But first off, we have Release the Quacken. And this is going to be a little bit different. Hold on one second. So this is going to be a little bit different in that we are not counting team totals. We are doing points now. So it is going to be Jaeger Bomb versus the Slingshot, and whoever scores the higher card will score 1 point for their team. And then the greens are worth 1 point, but then the blues are worth 3 points. So we are very much in duck race range here, guys. We might see multiple duck races here. I do have a referral code for Chance. It is in the description of this video. Also, if you want to scroll up the chat, it is right there. Thanks to Nightbot. What in the Digimon looking Pokemon is that? Yeah. Thunderous. I mean, he was like the promo for the Black Bolt ETB, much to nearly everyone's chagrin. But yes, not the most popular of Pokemon. Okay, first up, in the second round, we have Release the Quacken with Jaeger Bomb. First screen up. It's been a while since we've seen purple, and we definitely haven't. Oh, never mind. Dude, these purples always jump scare the hell out of me. The Superior V Trainer Gallery, but Japanese. $80. Wait, is it a Trainer Gallery in English? I don't remember. But $80 Superior V from Incandescent Arcana worth PSA 10. So a nice little start for Jaeger Bomb. 2, 5, 9, 8, 7. Are these trainer galleries? Anyways, Slingshot 182 is next. He has to beat an $80 card. Vindicate our early exit with a PPT tournament dub. Let's not mention any such fanciful outcomes right now. That's a little backpack. All right, we got the Slingshot, the Slingshot 182 already considering himself dead on arrival, but we'll see, man. We'll see. We're about to find out right now. Need to see some purple, no purple, so Release the Kraken is going to take home very likely the first points unless there are any bugs in this system. We've got another superior card, so the scriptwriters definitely have their fingers on the scales here and have decided to show their face in very mysterious ways. Very mysterious and very yeah, whatever. Anyways, $37 Superior from Black and White, Radiant Collection, PSA 8. Not a card you see very often. Okay, next up, we have DLL Extortion. He has requested the Blessing of the Space Pope, and luckily I have the Space Pope on hand. All right, here we go. Space Pope has been invoked for this upcoming pack for DLL Extortion. No purple, so the Space Pope has not done his job. Perhaps you should have gone with the real Pope. The Knocked Out promo, Pokemon Center at least, sadly still only $42. So kind of an opportunity here for Human Centiskorch to tie up this game in this very, very pivotal second round. Okay, $42. Very easily beatable, but we have Idod up next. We have Idod. Is Idod capable of beating a $42 card? I am not sure. Idod, while I do think he is a competent combatant in these DEGEN games, I haven't really seen any sort of bright sparks out of this individual. But maybe this is where his training starts paying dividends. Good luck, Idod. No purple, so could still get completely floored. They're losing the DLL Extortion. Japanese. We've got the Pidgey. How is this not a purple? This definitely feels like it should be a purple with a valuation of 70. So Idot definitely didn't floor, certainly did not, and has brought the first points to Team Human Centiskorch in this very pivotal second round. All right. Even match here, guys. Even match. It is anyone's game. But up next, we have Lechonkers versus J freaking Pole, dude. So two individuals that are renowned for flooring out. This is going to be who can floor the least. The question here is going to be who can floor the least. First up, we have Lechonkers. Let's see a rainbow for Lechonkers. Lechonkers definitely deserving. Nope, just a sad, regular old blue. Let's hope for something avoiding the floor, though, hopefully. $41 Frostmoth from VMAX Climax. PSA 10. Okay, so $41. DLL Extortion and Lechonkers with back-to-back 40, low 40s cards. What is J-Pole going to be able to produce here, though? J-Pole, sir, I saw you in chat. Are you ready to accept your inevitable floor, sir? Your only hope is that this floor is a little bit less floory than the Chunkers. Just watch this $30 card I pulled. J-Pole, you're about to speak this $30 card into existence, friend. I want J-Pole to hit something massive. Honestly, me too. He deserves it. I can't look. I can't look. This is going to be the vintage Japanese. $35 max revive couldn't even give this man the PSA 10, but that does mean that Release the Kraken takes the lead, but it truly doesn't matter because it is going to come down to PB Tiger versus Alpaca Guy. Maybe I should have rethought this point structure. Okay. Okay. Back to PB Tiger. We are about to find out if I spent all of the very, very pathetic luck that I have kept within me on that first round, or if I save some for the second round, guys. Because, all right, give me 1 second. Because Alpaca Guy is definitely not someone to scoff at when it comes to prowess in these DEGEN games. Hold on 1 second. Okay, there we go. All right, my blue is up. We haven't seen a rainbow, and I think, honestly, I think I speak for everyone when this is probably the perfect moment to see a rainbow, right, guys? Can't think of any better moment. Am I gonna invoke anything though? Oh, One Ring. I got the One Ring right here, guys. Never have you failed me, the One Ring. I will take that. I will absolutely take that. Another blue purple for... Oh, man. I don't know how to feel, guys. I don't know how to feel. I mean, I should count my blessing that I didn't get forward. But... And I should feel lucky that I got a tag team PSA 10, but it's probably one of the more lesser desirable tag teams that there are. We got the Pheromosa and the Buzzwole GX tag team PSA 10 worth $272. And honestly, I don't feel safe with this card. I think I'm still very much in the range to get absolutely trounced by Alpaca Guy here. Chance isn't even hiding their bias here. Yeah, I mean, although what about the Gengar VMAX, Chance? Come on, if we're tipping the scales here, you could have at least given me the Gengar VMAX. All right, Alpaca Guy would like to invoke a Gengar. Ooh, I do have a Gengar. This is my most finest of Gengars, Alpaca Guy. We've got a little piece of history in my hands here. We've got the Dark Gengar Japanese in a PSA 10. This card was made in 2001. So this card has traveled 25 years to find its way in my hands. Awesome, awesome card. I do like this card better in Japanese. I think the Japanese text just makes the whole card look a little bit more ominous. But here we go. This is the finest Gengar that I have, Alpaca Guy. And with this, there is no other hope. There's no other option than you hitting an absolute nuke here. So good luck, man. Purple is... his purple has got to be mine. His purple has got to be mine. I think we've got to hit something humongous here. The script writers, man, the script writers. Why would you do this to me? I thought I had it locked with that purple, but with Alpaca Guy's 300 Umbreon promo in a PSA 7, he has defeated me and has defeated Team Release the Kraken, and Release the Kraken is not going to move on in this tournament. And you guys thought that I had this tournament rigged. How dare you guys? How freaking dare you guys? I hope every single one of you take back those spurious accusations. Freaking scriptwriters, dude. They can't let me win once, dude. But J-Pole, See, at least you are making it into the final, J-Paul. At least you are making it into the freaking finals. That indeed felt personal, Joe M. That, like, as I'm supposed to act somewhat impartial as the host of these games, but that one hurt. That one hurt a little bit. But at the very least, I'm glad that my good friends J-Paul, Alpaca Guy, iDot, and the Slingshot are going to make it into the second round, or the third round. And Night Shyamalan wrote this episode. Yeah, and honestly, it's his finest work in like a decade. Yeah, Alpaca Guy, you're never gonna see that Dark Gengar ever again, especially if it's against me. You know, I'll bring it out if it's against someone else, but never against me. K-Sword, is this better than GameStop Power Packs after full release? I mean, every service is honestly sort of the same, but I do like this one in that you can send the packs to people, as opposed to me requesting shipping and everything else. Also, I do think the cards are a little bit more varied here. Like I don't think we've seen doubles. Oh, we saw the Thunderous twice, but GameStop we see doubles all the time. I do have a personal collection, but it's not like expensive stuff. I like weird, quirky, non-expensive things. My Dark Gengar, you know, you guys know that this is the Gengar that we pulled with that Neutronium pack a few streams ago. So I bought this off of Arentio for $4,400, and this card is now market price for $4,000. So I lost $400 on this card. Oh, I should invoke the Korean Pika from now on. Damn it. I love Derpy Pikachus. I love Derpy Pikachus. I have Oyamas. So yes. I took a bath on a lot of my Japanese cards because Japanese has taken a nosedive in recent times. All right. So what a match, guys. What a freaking match. Sorry to Jägerbomb, Diallosaurus, and Lechonkers. Could not carry forward for you. I mean, I had high hopes when I saw the purple from my pack, but yeah. Turned out to be just a stupid little Buzzwole tag team. Anyways, last match of the second round, and it's probably going to be another doozy. So if you guys thought that the first match of the second round was kind of crazy, you might want to stick around because it is the Rapidash Riders versus Glurak Gang. It is, wait, no, not Glurak Gang. Rapidash Riders versus Gengar Scooter. Sorry, guys. All right, I do believe I got that right. Okay. Yes, thank you, Megan Lomaniac. Imagine if I hadn't caught that mistake. All right, first team up, we have the Riders, NKM. NKM, we're back to the greens. And our average, you know, decent average, 99%. Of course, would not complain if we see that average inch ever so freaking higher. Cheers to you guys. I'm having a good time. I am having an absolutely awesome time right now, even though I just lost. Okay, we've got the Palafin, $44. The Palafin, the special art rare, PSA 10. Awesome, awesome art. Definitely underrated in my opinion. 8614 for the NKM. Next up, we have Bigfoot Hustles. Bigfoot Hustles, who I just broke the streak of flooring. So let's see if we can continue his newfound success in these DEGEN games. Hold right trigger. That's hilarious. I'm not gonna repeat that, but that's hilarious. Hey, another Komiya, right? Yeah, another Komiya. We've got the Arctibacks, Japanese Arctibacks, PSA 10, $52. So yes, Bigfoot Hustles is continuing this little hot streak of his. Maybe he will claw himself all the way to a Lord of Degen's victory here. But yes, nice little quirky art that we have pulled for you. And so, see, this is why I like these packs. Although we probably have seen stuff like this in GameStop, but we do see some more varied stuff here. Some more varied stuff, I think. Like, we never saw those e-readers that much before. I definitely haven't seen enough Komiya art here. I'm not sure if chance.live is like actively trying to choose cool cards like this, but it does seem maybe a hint more curated. And I'm not like glazing them just because they sponsor this stream, or maybe I don't know. Okay, personal fave from Prismatic. I believe you're talking about the Palfin. I agree. See, I think Prismatic is one of the worst sets ever, but I feel like what they should have done is taken all of the SIRs that are not the evolutions and just made them into illustration rares. And it would have been one of the best sets ever. Would have probably been one of the best sets ever. Okay, anyways. Little bit of a tangent here. We are back to the riders with Stevie B. So, early lead for the Gooners. But at this point, I think we can all agree that it doesn't really matter. It's probably going to come down to the blue packs. Blue again. Blue again for Stevie B. Ooh. Now, this card is one that I am disappointed that chance.live has in their inventory, because this is very much a GameStop Power Packs type card. Playing as Zekrom EX from Black Bolt in a 10, worth $55. Is there going to be a Degen of the Year game? It's fascinating. I wonder how we would set that up, but maybe. Maybe towards the end of the year. Maybe to ring in the new year, guys. Who grades these? Indeed, Zergat. Who grades these? Apparently some people do. And even if you do get the 10, and this is probably like a 50% gem rate or something like that, you're not making any profit, guys. So you don't have to grade these. Anyways, I'm gonna get off of my soapbox here, and we have I'd know for the Gingers Gooners. 55 points is a number to beat for them to maintain their lead. No purples. No purples yet. I mean, we've done a lot of purples so far. We can't complain for sure. We've got an art rare, $38. So Stevie B has equalized with that very, very ho-hum Zekrom EX. Okay, so what this does mean that it is indeed going to come down to Little Dino versus Hollow Point, and I kind of know who I would put my money on, guys. I kind of know who I would put my money on. But next, we have Cowboy CC versus Megan Low Maniac. I love both of these guys. I am not picking favorites here. Oh god, don't remind me about Gem Leader's name, Montgomery. I ditched that concept so long ago. I broke my promise of making anything out of that. Bro, another Thunder. Wait, for reals? Are we completely for reals here? How many of these do you guys have? Let me see. Let me just make sure. Okay, it's not the same cert, but if you guys like Thunderous Full Arts PSA 8s, then definitely chance.live is where you want to go to. Seemingly. Yeah, Kuseg. Because I have a bunch of like junk sports slabs, and then I dropped them all off at Fanatics Collect. They're trying to compete with eBay, and they were like, "Yeah, we'll take those." Like a lot of repackers love cards like this to put into their mystery packs. So I myself am contributing to it, but on the sports side, not on the Pokemon side, not on the TCG side, guys. So, yeah, I don't know what you guys will think of that, but I myself am contributing to this industry. Chance at a guy out, dude, at the Oklahoma card show. Guy picked up all the tornadoes. Yeah. Maybe some vendor had like 10 of these. But literally, if we never see this card again, I will be so very happy. I make sure to keep all the junk slabs, get them out of the pool. The slingshot doing God's work here. Everyone, thank W's for the slingshot 182. We're still purpleless. It's been a little too long since we've seen the color purple, guys. There we go. Finally, a card that is not a $31 Thundurus. We've got the Raichu from Power Keepers PSA 8. Definitely an awesome little card. Okay. So, just as we expected, it is going to come down to Little Dino versus Hollow Point. Little Dino, we are up first. Okay, Hollow Point would like to invoke a French turtle. Well, you're in luck, sir, because I am absolutely replete with French turtles here. So you can either have... wait. I only have 2 French turtles. Oh, no, I have all 3. Can you refresh the page? Team push a small update. Okay. Oh, chance.live. Hard at work, guys. Little Dino. Just gonna pull. Just going to pull. Little Dino has never needed divine intervention throughout her travels here. And I would not be surprised, guys, if this refresh that chance.live had me do is so we can pull our first rainbow. No rainbow. The Dragapult SIR 216 value. So, not really Little Dino-ish of Little Dino, but at least not a floor. So the game is still very much anyone's at this point. I mean, question to everyone who plays the actual TCG, do people actually roll up with Dragapult SIRs and stuff? Because I know Dragapult is super meta, so I'm sure you see a bunch of Dragapult metas decks whenever you go to tournaments. Something to, I guess, think of, something to consider. Okay, Hollow Point. You have your choice of choosing between Carapuche, Carabath, and Lord Tortank himself. Yes, they flex all over me with this card. Seems that triggered by seeing this Dragapult SIR. Although I did hear, while I was vending last weekend, I got into this long conversation with someone who showed me his deck that specifically counters Dragapult decks due to some cards from Pitch Black. So it is nice to talk to like actual players of the game. Okay, Carapuche. All right, Hollow Point has invoked Carapuche, the adorable little Carapuche, soon to be the name of Little Dino's child. Dude, are you metagaming this Hollow Point? You are going to invoke the name of Little Dino's upcoming child against her. That is super meta, man. All right, here we go. We'll see if this tactic works out for you, buddy. Purple, so indeed, you have... I hope you're proud of yourself, Hollow Point. I hope you're proud. Lovely, lovely Mimikyu Trainer Gallery PSA 10. I love this card. I'm actually absolutely enamored with this card. And more importantly, what this card means is that the Gooners are going to make it into the final freaking round on the back of one of the coolest Mimikyu cards that ever did exist, even though there are a ton of them. That is devious, sir. Devious and diabolical. And honestly, very much respect. But yeah, seeing GGs from Cowboy CC, Rapidash Riders, unfortunately not going to make it into the final round, but they did acquit themselves very, very well, as they usually do. Mew clears easy. Mew has some of the best treatments that I've ever seen in any card. Gold Star Mew, I love the Gold Star Mew. I mean, I have a Gold Star Mew. I think it is one of the better Gold Stars. Although, I think in general, the Gold Star arts, they're not that great. It's just like the rarity and the mythos around them that make them so popular. But Koro Mew, for sure, hands down, clears Gold Star Mew. I don't think it's that contentious of a take either. Okay. So Gengar's Gunner moves on, and Human Centiskorch moves on. So it's going to be Human Centiskorch versus the Gunners, two of the more perverted names that we have available. We've got Human Centiskorch versus the Gunners. Koro Mew in a 9. Although I mean, if you feel bad, Sour Candy 77, I saw this Reddit post of someone posting their eBay sold listing of a Gold Star Rayquaza in a PSA 10, the Japanese. He sold it for $300. I don't know when. I assume it was a while ago. But that card, I think, is just sold for like 150,000. So if you feel bad about selling a Pokemon card too early, Sour Candy, I assure you there's someone else who feels a lot worse about their sale. Yeah, $300 for a freaking Gold Star Rayquaza. Crazy. Yep, your pleasure. Oh, you're welcome, Sour Candy. I live to serve. Okay, final match, guys. Final match. And then I guess we will conduct our last giveaway before this final match. That makes sense. That makes absolute sense here. Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay, so this is going to be the same as the last one. You need to type in chance givey and your chance username. Yeah, someone sold a Gold Star. It was a Reddit post. He showed his eBay sold listing from, I assume, a lifetime ago, and he sold his Gold Star. It was Japanese though. I mean, still pretty bad. I mean, Japanese still goes for like 150,000, but the English one is like a $700,000 card, give or take. I mean, we all have our regrets about selling Pokemon cards too early. I remember more recently, I sold an ADP PSA 10 for around $2,500. And a week later, it shot up to $6,000 or something. So did not feel good about that. But you can't really dwell on stuff like that. Like, for all the Pokemon cards you sold too early, there are cards that you kept that it just exploded. So it's, you got to think about it that way. If you don't have a Chance account, now is the time to head to the link in the description of this video, or as one of the notes from Nightbot, and just, you know, very quickly create a Chance account. Chad C 1152. I left the first edition glue rack in my pocket when my mom did laundry when I was younger. Yeah. Kids are so dumb, aren't they? I think if you enter YouTube and Twitch, you'll be counted twice. And there's really no way for me to police that. While I wait, we'll give it a couple more minutes. I ain't the cheater. Honor among degens. Right, the old extortion? That is true, Chatsy. That is true. Always a little silver lining, even if, you know, just the degenerate giveaway. Okay, going to wrap this up in like a minute or so because we do have a tournament still, guys. We have the finals of what is, up to this point, been a very, very entertaining tournament, even though I lost. Although I am the proud new owner of a Flareon VMAX PSA 10. I did not deal a little extortion. Alright guys, ending the giveaway now. And reminder, if you did not enter your chance account name, you will not be picked. And we will pick the next one. But rolling the winner now. Good luck. Good luck every single one of you. Violent Pandemic on Twitch. Violent Pandemic. So guys, confirmation that people on Twitch can win. So chance givey, Smelly Karl. Smelly Karl is the winner here. Okay. Smelly Karl, Violent Pandemic, congratulations. Are you in chat? All right, I see you in chat. You get a green pack, I do believe. All right, here we go. Thank you so very much for your support and watching the stream of Violent Pandemic. I hope that I pull for you a humongous nuke to reward you for your support and to perhaps incentivize every single one of you to support me as well. A purple. We pulled a purple for the giveaway, guys. And I await expectantly. Genesect. Full art, sort of, from Fusion in a 10. But we take these, right? We take these especially because it came free. So congratulations. Violent Pandemic. Oh, shoot. Sorry. Giveaway wheel still up. Thank you for notifying me, Rain. Violent Pandemic, congratulations. Gonna send this over to you immediately. Oh, perfect. It's going to a Genesect fan. Okay, now let's hope that you indeed entered your name correctly. There we go. Smelly Karl. Smelly Karl, sending this to you over immediately. And that's what I like about the convenience of this service. Wheel in the way, sorry guys. Honestly, it happens far too often. So you can probably expect that to happen more in the future. But anyways, final round, guys, final round. Probably no more giveaways, so if that's what you guys were here for, you can probably leave. But it is the finals, guys. It is the finals. All right, Slingshot 182 for Human Centiscourge. First pack up, it'll be Slingshot 182 versus Bigfoot Hustles. Good luck to both teams. Blue, sadly. So no purple to start off. And where are the rainbows? I see you guys in chat, chance.live. Give us a rainbow immediately. We got the $60 tag team Charizard and Breaksid, Glurak and Breaksid. So nice little card to start off with for Team Human Centiskorch. What did I do? Okay, here we go. Okay, Bigfoot Hustles. First left for the Gengar's Gooners. 60 is the one to beat. 60 is the number to beat. No purples, guys. No purples. Could mean anything, though. Could mean anything. Nope. It is a floor. So Bigfoot Hustles, we are right back to where you are familiar with another floor. So your time away from the floor was very short-lived, sir. And for that, I apologize. So first points up for Human Centiskorch. Next up, we have Idod. Okay. Good luck, man. Y grade. Yeah, Jellybean, we are counting down the days till you come back from Japan, man. It's not the same without you, dude. But I hope you're having fun there. I'm very jealous. We got a $47 Blaziken full art from Celestial Storm worth... I already said 47. Okay, say 7, though. 1, 2, 1, 0. 8, 7. All right, 47. So not the best card, to be honest. But is it going to be enough for Human Centiskorch to take a 2-0 lead? 2-0 lead. Megalomaniac, please give me a rainbow. I would appreciate it. I will do my best, Megalomaniac. No guarantees, but I have a good feeling that I will be able to accomplish that for you. Wink, wink. Chance.live. All right, I know. Here we go. While quite not at the level of why would they grade this, I don't know. How do we feel, guys? Modern full arts, modern full ultra rares. How do we feel about grading these? I know like the Gengar one from Temp Force is actually quite an expensive card. I know like the Mewtwo from Destined Rivals is actually rather expensive. So maybe it's okay to grade those. Okay, J-Pole. Will I pull a card over $40 for my final pull? I want to say that I would never do that to you, my friend, but that does kind of seem to be your destiny these days. Purple, though? There we go, J-Pole. There we go. You can never say that I don't provide for you, buddy, because I have just pulled you a purple, and I hope we pull a... It's a prime, and it's not the 25th anniversary reprint. We've got the Dawn Fan Prime from Heart Gold and Soul Silver in a PSA 7. Definitely one of the cooler cards we've seen, to be honest. I mean, it's not the most popular Pokemon, but it is a prime. Link Pokemon first time chatter and Twitch, hello to you as well. So J-Pole, never can you claim that I floor you, because I have not only not floored you, but provided you a halfway decent card. Wait, that's cool, actually. Crazy Gen 1 Golbat, man. It's been a while. You've been there since like the beginning of these streams. That's hilarious. Okay, Megalomaniac, though. Are you going to be able to beat this $94 Donphan? Megan, I think what is required is going to be a rainbow. How do we feel about pulling you a rainbow? Rain of Days. Or not, Megalomaniac. You seem rather quiet. So I'm going to take that as you are exceedingly locked in right now, and you can't even speak a word. Pulling right now. Chance.live, please give us the rainbow for our very special Mega. It's a purple at least. It was a purple at least. could be enough to beat J-Pool's $94 card. We've got the... Didn't I pull this? Correct me if I'm wrong, Megan, but have I not already pulled you this card? Please confirm to me if that is indeed the case, because I feel like I pulled this card literally like last round for you. You got this exact. Oh man. Well, Megan, if you weren't a fan of RCS, Rain, I've been checking because we have seen a lot of repeats. I've been checking this. They're not repeats, but yeah, it is decently cool, right? It's decently cool, and also, if you want, you can sell this back. But yeah, guys, what this means though is Human Centiskorch has a 3-point lead. So Human Centiskorch, they can essentially lose twice, because if Alpaca Guy loses the Hollow Point, then that's going to go to Duck Race. But if Alpaca Guy beats Hollow Point, then they just completely win outright. I'm pretty sure I know what everyone wants, but Human Centiskorch definitely does not want this to go to Duck Race, I'm sure. Okay, Alpaca Guy. PSA 10 Glass Trumpet. I don't think I have anything like that. What you can have though, Alpaca Guy, is my ends PP. Alright, Alpaca Guy, I hope this is enough. I've been meaning to procure a 10 of this card, but yes. So far, you'll just have to be happy with this raw PP. Good luck, man. Gouging Fire, SIR, PSA 10, honestly a decent card. But when you're in the blues with a $250 average, this is not really what you want to see. And what this very likely means is that we are going to a duck race. We are going to a freaking duck race, unless Hollow Point finds some way to floor all the way down to the center of the earth. I am truly sorry, Alpaca Guy. Ends PP was not enough. Ends raw PP was not enough to carry you to victory, but you still have another chance. All right, Hollow Point has invoked the True Pope. The True Pope. This time it is not a raw Pope. This time it is BGS 10 pristine Pope, guys. So if this divine intervention, this particular form of divine intervention is not enough, then truly, we don't know. Good luck, Hollow Point. No purple. No purple. So still could floor completely out, guys. We do not know. Japanese. Barely clears it. Barely clears it with the 189 Tor Tank. Almost at the B word. Tor Tank from Japanese 25th anniversary. So yes. Everyone can breathe a sigh of relief because we are not going to leave this tournament without another duck race. We are headed to the river, guys. We're headed to the river, and just like every good tournament before, this one is going to be decided not by the cards we pull, but by the ducks that we race. Okay. Did you see the new double auto Otani? Yeah, the freaking dual logo man, gold logo man. I've already like seen how the breakers are pulling all of the, because I think the Otani Judge logo man was already pulled, but yeah. I wasn't able to get any Topps Chrome, sadly. I hate sports cards, by the way. Slingshot 182. My duck's been training. I hope ethically. The slingshot. I hope ethically. Okay. About time the script writers woke up. Excited for 30th. You know, Sour Candy, I am excited about the cards, but I am not excited at what is very likely going to be my inability to get any of 30th. I mean, I was able to get the Pokemon Center, but like getting it at retail and getting enough packs to where my DEGEN fingers will be content, highly doubt it. Yeah, I know, because Fanatics has been focusing on breaking to the point where they will give more benefits to hobby shops or card shops if they break, which kind of sucks. Because a lot of these cards are super cool. A lot of these Topps is doing really well with creating new cards. They are definitely pushing the envelope on what trading cards can look like. Sadly, they are all going to breakers. Anyways, another little tangent. I know no one wants to hear about sports cards, but just you guys think it's bad in Pokemon. Trust me, it is way worse in sports. You promised us 30th. I didn't promise you nothing, Johnny Eclectic. If I can't promise 30th for myself, why would I promise you guys? Even though I love every single one of you. Okay. These are the ducks. We got Trump Duck, we got Clown Duck, we got a couple Normie Ducks, we got King Duck, we got Chef Duck, and we've got a couple of pink and purple ducks here. I'm here for the tangent. Swizzy, I love you. Yeah, I know, Jank Boteco. It is an absolute disgrace. It is an absolute disgrace. Also, because I find them super annoying. Okay. Are we ready, guys? Need I remind you the stakes? Whichever duck is able to cross that finish line first, they are going to be the duck that brings this entire tournament to that duck's owner. And they will then be crowned the newest Lord of Degens. All right, guys, stakes could never be higher. Perhaps a little too much pressure on these very, very delicate duck legs. But here we go, guys. Let's go, Trump Duck. Trump Duck is taking a little bit of an early lead with Hollow Point, followed very closely by Idod, but Trump Duck perhaps losing a little bit of steam here. Truly any Ducks game at this point. Could not tell you which one is likely to win, but we are seeing some movement from the back here. Perhaps Bigfoot hustles, perhaps with this late burst of momentum, is going to be able to take it down, and indeed Bigfoot freaking hustles, wins it for the Gooners, and Team Gengar's Gooners is the new winner, defeating Human Center Scourge via Duck Race. So Bigfoot hustles. I know Megan Lomania, congratulations, and Hollow Point, you are our newest Lord of Degens. Congratulations a million times, and condolences a million billion times to Human Center Scourge, Slingshot, Idod, J-Pole, and Alpaca Guy. J-Pole, my last farewell to you was for you to lose in this final round. Don't even get to keep the Dawn. Oh man, J-Pole. The one time I get you a nice card, you can't even keep it. Sorry, man. Okay, so Bigfoot Hustles will take and then Megan Little Maniac and Hollow Point will take Alpaca's card. So Gengar's Gooners, pretty decent outcome for every single one of you. And our average was 95, guys. Our average was 95. I don't know how you guys feel about that. That's pretty much what we can expect with GameStop as well. But I do feel like we got some pretty decently high value cards. Wow. Let's say I just hit a regular phone card. Yeah, if I hadn't hit that Flareon, our average would have been rather atrocious. But I did hit that Flareon. It's boring, but would you rip for paying viewers? I used to do that, good news. Usually on like a slow day or like a tournament that ends early, I would do that. Oh, and if you want to buy like a $5,000 pack on stream, I would definitely accommodate that. But yeah, this was a fun tournament. I don't know how you guys feel about chance.live versus GameStop Power Packs, but I think the experience generally is pretty comparable. I know I said one of the positives was seeing varied cards, but we did hit 3 Thunderuses and 2 Arceuses, so maybe not. But I thought it was still fun. I thought we saw some pretty nice cards. I mean, the Donphan Prime was pretty cool, even though J-Pole didn't get to keep it. What else was pretty cool? I mean, I thought this Mimikyu is awesome. I thought my Flareon was cool. You know, the card that we got. You mean, you never really usually see cards like this. In general, I thought it was a pretty good stream. Jank Poteco, I am a little too invested in TCG at this point. If anything, I would do a little bit more One Piece and maybe like Riftbound. But anyways, fantastically fun stream. Not sure if we're gonna have a stream next week. I think I still need to think through the details of it. And I will be vending this entire weekend, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna have the time. But yeah, I'm gonna be at SoCal CardCon in shoot, where is it? Like a sort of Western OC. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So if you guys are in that area, come out and say hi. Oh, Roaring Sensei, San Diego. Maybe. I need to think about it. But anyways, had an awesome time hanging out with every single one of you. You guys were all your usual fantastic selves in chat. Hope to see you guys soon. Love you all, and hope you guys have a really great, rest of the week. Stay safe out there. It's really hot, so make sure you stay hydrated. Goodbye.